Journaling as an overthinker. Does it help or hurt? I don't even remember the first time I picked up a pen just to let everything out. But I know I was around 11. Back then, I wasn't journaling with a purpose. I was just running away. Away from my own expectations, from my own thoughts. And honestly, I still don't know if it helps or just traps me deeper in my own head. My words, my world. If you've ever felt like your thoughts are too much for this world, you get it. Journaling was the only place where I didn't have to explain myself. I didn't have to be careful with my words. I could write the way I think. Fast, messy, sometimes too deep for my own good. And it felt safe. No judgment, no expectations, just me and my words. But maybe that's why I clung to it so much. Because outside of those pages, my thoughts weren't always welcome. I grew up hearing people casually joke about the way I thought. My overthinking, my worries, my way of analyzing everything, somehow it was always too much for them. Which certainly is. And when you already feel different, hearing those small, thoughtless comments just adds to the fear of being judged. So my journal became my space. Because as an overthinker, you can't just stop thinking. But at least on paper, I didn't have to fear judgment. No silly laughs, no dismissive comments, just a place to be me. But then the overthinking spiral. Here's the thing, when you're an overthinker, even your safe space can turn against you. Journaling helped me, but it also made me sit with my own thoughts for way too long. I would write something and then go back and read it again and again and again. Was I being too dramatic? Did I actually feel this way? Or was I just overreacting? Why did I even write this? Should I cross it out or should I just tear the page? Instead of moving on, I was reliving everything. My journal wasn't just a place to let things out. It was a mirror that made me stare at every single thought, every single feeling until I drowned in them. And the worst part, you ask? Growing up meant looking back at old entries and questioning everything. Did I really think like that? Was I really that naive? That emotional, that lost? I would cringe at my past self like my own thoughts weren't valid anymore just because time had passed. So the question remains, does journaling help or hurt? Honestly, both. It helps when I just let it out, when I write without thinking about how it sounds, when I don't go back and edit my feelings like they need to be perfect. It hurts when I start using it to analyze instead of express. When I try to find meaning in everything instead of just feeling it and moving forward. I have learned that not every thought needs to be figured out. Not every page needs to make sense. Sometimes words are just words, and that's okay. If you are like me, if you think too much, feel too much, write too much, tell me, does journaling help you or does it just make you spiral? Maybe it's different for all of us, but for me, writing will always be a part of me. My escape, my overthinking trap, my everything. And maybe, just maybe, that's okay too. If you relate with me, please drop a comment in the comment section and subscribe for more. Bye!